In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how ICT's Enigma is really actually Goldbach. Now today is the 11th of November 2023. The reason why I've held out producing this video until today is officially ICT's last day on social media. So he said he would leave today and he would no longer be on YouTube or Twitter or any other social media accounts. So I think it's now safe for me to show you the elements to Enigma. Now I'm under NDA myself, so there's only a certain amount I can share outside of Hoppy's group. If you want to learn more about Goldbach and really understand the elements which ICT really uses, click the link below and you can then get a copy of the book which gives you access to the Discord. But without further ado, here's me exposing ICT, Enigma and Goldbach. This is a chart from ICT's mentorship, October 2016, teaching 1 of 8 growing small accounts. So you can find this yourself. I won't be playing any clips from ICT's video for copyright reasons, but I will be showing you his charts. So he is talking about a setup that he took, and he's basically bragging how easy it is to find these setups all day, every day. And he's saying he took a long here because this daily order block was high probability for him to long. I will then show you the actual chart overlaid with Goldbach to show you why it's actually high probability. Right? It's not high probability because this is an order block. Why isn't this not the order block then? Right? This is just internal candles. Why is this not the order block? There's a reason why he was focused on this down closed candle and this turtle soup setup. So if you look at this chart, this is AUUSD on the 13th of October 2016. Same chart. AUUSD 13th of October 2016. There's his order block. Let's draw it out. Now, a down closed candle in itself is not high probability. What makes it high probability is understanding Goldbach. So I've set up my Goldbach using the 243 power of 3. Tell me what you see. Now, for those of you who have followed my channel for a while, you should start understanding what these lines mean. This is the low of the range. This is the high of the range. Based on mathematics, so I haven't drawn these lines. And the way it calculates the range, it gets the current price and the power of 3 that you select, which is 243. And then it says, this is the low, this is the high, this is the extension, this is the other extension. Do you know why this was a high probability long for him? Firstly, have a look at the price of this extension. 750.60. What did this wick down to? See how close we are? On a daily chart, we wick down into the extension. So it wasn't the case that this was just an order block. It's the fact that we've rejected the extension price. Now, if that isn't enough for you, we know what the power of 3 numbers are, right? Here they are, 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, and so on. Do you recognize this candle? It's a swing low. It's a fractal low, so this contains stops. Do you know how important Goldbach is in the power of 3 numbers? Can you guess how many pips we raided and turtle soup this low? 26.8 pips. 26.8. What is that? 27 pips. The algorithm, Goldbach, created a swing low just above the low of the dealing range, retraced up, allowed stop losses to accumulate, and then the raid and sweep of liquidity, the total soup that we had 2 days later, was 27 pips from this fractal low. 27 pips from this fractal low into the ERD. This is why this is a high probability setup. And this is what Enigma is about. It's not about taking any order block. That's irrelevant. We care about turtle soups into ERDs, especially when the raid is 27, 81, 729, a power of 3 number of pips. Now it goes much further than this. And then later, in the October 2016 monthly mentorship, in teaching number 2 of 8, he uses the same example to show you a long entry that he took based on this setup. Now, it makes no sense why he took his long here. Makes no sense why he took his long here, unless you know the Goldbach algorithm and the Goldbach power of 3 dealing ranges and levels. As a reminder, ICT said he saw a turtle soup into a daily order block. We know it was actually a turtle soup into the ERD. So the ERD was here. He then took his long entry here. It would have made more sense to take the long in this order block, right? Why did he take it here? This doesn't look like an order block yet. Right? There's no return to an order block. Why would he take the trade here? Right? He takes the trade here because when you look at the Goldbach levels, you get more information. Now, unfortunately, I can't go back and get that hourly data anymore. When I did the analysis, I had access to the hourly charts. But fortunately, I had saved all of my charts, so I still have my charts. So there you go. This is exactly the same chart. So 13th of October, 2016. This is the 1 hour chart. We're still on the 243. This was the daily order block was here. I shaded it in here in gray. This was the turtle soup raid into the ERD. And this is where he took his long. Why did he take his long at this random level? He took his long at this random level because he could see a down close candle forming where? The down close candle was forming in the OB-GB level. So his confirmation for the trade, as I explained, was a turtle soup into the ERD, and the stop run was approximately as close enough as we could get to 27 pips. It was 26.8 pips. 27 is a power of 3 number. Once you read the book, you'll start understanding these little tricks and hacks that you can understand to see what the algorithm is doing. And then as his final confirmation, he saw an order block forming in the order block GB level. And it looks like he executed a market order because that was enough for him. The power of 3 stop run into an ERD and then order block forming. Right, how I would have taken the trade. I love the fact that he had the power of 3 stop run into the ERD. But the way I would have taken it, I detailed in the group. So I think I did this analysis in July, the end of July 2023. But I was waiting for ICT to essentially retire before I released this analysis. So today, look, is the 11th of November 2023. So today he should have left. So I'm safe to do this. Now, there would have been 2 ways to trade this. Algorithm 2 is easy to explain. And algorithm 2 I've talked about a few times. So the algorithm 2 I've highlighted in white. So I would have seen the power of 3 stop run into the ERD. And then would have seen the order block forming in the order block GB level. As soon as we returned from the breaker and I saw a fair value gap in the fair value gap level, I would have entered my trade here in this fair value gap. This is the true fair value gap because it's in the fair value gap level, and for Algo 2, we like a return from the breaker. So algo 2 is rejection block. See, this is the rejection block, breaker, return to a fair value gap. You TP at the opposing OB. Now, unfortunately, I don't have access to the chart data anymore. Otherwise, I could have gone really deep and showed you a lot more about Enigma. I literally just don't have any prices. The furthest back I can go now is 14th of March, and I've got the super duper premium version of TradingView. If there is a way to get more data, please let me know, and then I can really break down how Enigma played out on this chart. But go have a look at 2 of his teachings. Have a look at the October 2016 mentorship, teaching 1 of 8, where he goes through an example, and then also check out the next teaching, the second of a series of 8 in the same mentorship, where he talks about the same example but a different trade. All right, marry them up with the GB levels, the Goldbach levels, and then you will start to understand what Enigma really is. It is Goldbach. Goldbach is Enigma. So he's left today. He's left social media, so I should be free to publish this. I don't know how long this video is going to stay on for. If you want to learn more, click the link below. Get a copy of the book, and that will allow you to access the private Discord. If you would like to learn my golden bullet setup, which is based on ICT and Goldbach, then click the link below and join my mentorship program. If you have any comments or questions or suggestions for me to post about, please leave a comment below.